I have had the pleasure of meeting President Burhan, and I have to say that it has been a very interesting discussion we had, because apart from his personality, but the ideas he has shared with me are the ideas of a man who is really working for the unity of this country, for social cohesion, to overcome past problems, and to project the population of Sudan towards a fruitful and prosperous future. I think that these are characteristics that are not always to be found amongst such leaders, and therefore the personality and ideas of President Burhan are absolutely remarkable. And I think that because of such welcoming that we received as Italy through me as a representative of the government, I think that we have laid the basis for a very important future based on the long-standing friendship between our countries. I have to say that we went into details. We discussed social issues, we discussed economic issues, as well as security issues, and of course, very important aspects of the contemporary challenges of Sudan, such as, for instance, the delisting of Sudan from the list of country sponsors of terrorism. I want to say that Italy is a friend of Sudan in all these areas. Under the social point of view, because we have in place very many development cooperation projects. Under the point of view of the economic development, because we are certainly trying to attract investors, private investors, to Sudan. Under the point of view of political issues, as I said, we will really advocate even more than before for the delisting of Sudan from the list of country sponsors of terrorism. And I also want to add the fact that we want to enhance our cooperation on all levels, also in the cultural field, and also, of course, in trying to make sure that from now on our long-standing friendship will become even more consistent, because we share the same challenges in the world nowadays. We are interconnected, interdependent, and we want to create a future that will be beneficial for both of us, for Sudan and for Italy at the same time. I appreciated in particular, and I was very happy to hear the reply of President Burhan. I appreciated in particular the focus of this new course in Sudan on women and youth. And he confirmed that, in fact, there is a strong recognition on his part of the role of youth and women in this new renaissance, so to speak, of Sudan. And therefore, I really feel that this is wonderful news for all of us, because Sudan is a model not only for the people of Sudan, it's a model at regional level, it is a model at continental level, it's a model for us all in the world, for us Europeans, and in particular for us Italians. And being a model based on all these principles, all these values, in particular on the fantastic human capital of and human resources of Sudan, which are the youth and the women in particular, I think this is something with which I will go back to Italy being happier than before, having learned a lot from the people of Sudan, and being ready to contribute as much as possible and make sure that we walk towards the future together.